Alright guys, what's up man? What's going on again, NovaGoW? It is Nova Ease again. Nova Ease chill. And I'd like to thank you guys for the feedback again on the last video. And I'm gonna say it right now at the beginning of this video because some of you might not catch it when I mention it at the end of the video. Please give me a topic for the next video. I'm giving this topic to someone on the Nova team. I believe the person's name or Skype tag. We talked about it on Skype because nobody gave a topic last time. Jordan Denton. So yeah, Jordan Denton told me to talk about the war in Afghanistan. I mean, this is kind of a tough topic. I don't really know how to touch this exactly. But like I said, before I get into it, as you guys are listening and watching now, of course I got Gears of War in the background with some slab gameplay. Not too bad gameplay. I think I stay at the top of the leaderboard in this game. Kind of few and far in between because I don't play Gears as much as I used to. But give me a topic, guys. That's what I'm trying to do for every week. Every time you watch my video, think of a topic that you want to talk about, something that you got going on in your life that you want me to talk about, something that you just know that's going on in everyday life that you would like me to talk about. I know this is an original thing. I should have said that from the beginning. Of course, it's not original, but it's something that I can come up with, and my point of view is different from others and similar at the same time. So, as I rub my hands together menacingly, let's talk about the war in Afghanistan. Or let's talk about the soldiers that we know. I mean, it's a different generation now, isn't it? Let me stop rubbing my hands. You probably heard that. But it's a lot of things happening. I mean, a lot of things kind of dying down. We've got a lot of peacetime. I mean, what sparked the war in Afghanistan? I really can't tell you exactly what sparked it. This has been going on, I believe, since the first Bush was in office. And it kind of carried on with Bill Clinton, where I believe he bombed Baghdad. I think he did. That was on the same day that they did the whole Columbine thing. If anybody remembers when the Columbine attack happened, it kind of related to the last video. I'm not jumping off topic, don't worry. But the same day that Columbine attack happened was the same day that Clinton bombed, I believe it was either Saudi Arabia or Baghdad or some place over there. And it wasn't really talked about because of the Columbine shooting. So, you know, these things happen. And, of course, George Bush was involved in the office when 9/11 happened. And, you know, of course, the conspirators will talk and conspirators will talk. Whatever they really think it is or whatever this is, and this and that happens. And then you see a wave of things happening. Like, right now, I'm watching this show on Netflix called Rescue Me. If you guys know what I'm talking about, that actually have seen the show. It's basically about firefighters in New York post 9/11, how they deal with it, how they dealt with it, you know. So I didn't even know that's what it was about. I just started watching it because this girl I used to talk to loved it on Netflix. And you know, there's a wave of these things that happen after, you know, catastrophic things like that happen. And not too many things like that happen. I keep saying things happen, but that's just what it is. You know, as history changes, we're part of history, whether it's something crazy or not. I mean, it's gonna be in the books, you know, from, you know, Clinton's scandal to you know, the war in Iraq. It's gonna be in history books. Our kids are gonna be looking at these things. And it's just one of those things where it's like, you think about the people that are around you. I've got a few friends that a couple probably not my friends anymore due to whatever circumstance, that have been out there, that are still involved. You know, it's not so crazy right now, but you know, you see the effect on our friends. You know what I mean? And it's something that is really, it can be very traumatic for some, but not as traumatic for others. I mean, I got a couple friends that I believe they're going through some, you know, minor PTSD thing, but I don't think it's as bad as, you know, like the Vietnam War. If people know anything about Vietnam veterans, man, they go pretty crazy on some post-traumatic stress disorder. Mainly because we had to talk about this in a company van for the company that I work for. It's something called, I believe, Project Orange, where they I believe they tested this thing on these on the soldiers. Agent Orange, excuse me. It's called Agent Orange. this is my boss. I call my boss Knowledge because he has like so much useless information, but a lot of it is very useful. But you know, and people go crazy. You know, just the other day, and this is not a lie. I guarantee you, this is not a lie. This is what we go through. I go and knock on people's doors and talk to people, and you know, just have conversation with people. That's why it's not hard for me to do this. It kind of just goes hand in hand with the commentary on Xbox and YouTube, and then I go on and I have to talk to people to, you know, convince them to do something and let them get our free product. I'm not gonna go too deep in it because I don't want to talk about my company that much. Anyway, the girl that was with us, we split up, and she goes to a house, and she knocks on this door, and she's talking to the mother, and the son is there, but you know, the mother's probably in her 60s or 70s, and the son is probably in his 50s, 40s. So we found out that he's a Vietnam vet because of what I'm about to tell you. Basically, he's yelling in the back at the dog, yelling about something, yelling about this. Turns out he runs up to the door while she's there, while they're both there talking, my coworker and the mother, and he just comes up with a gun, man, with a shotgun, running at the door, like basically rushed her. This is what I'm giving you. This is what I'm explaining at how she told me. Scared the hell out of her, and she just ran. She just was out of there. She texted me while I was on the other side of a different street, and I couldn't believe it. I thought it was just the most ridiculous thing. But yeah, these things happen. Like, people lose touch of themselves because of, you know, this PTSD. Some people take it more differently than others, and especially, like I said, in the Vietnam War, it is a lot different because of that Agent Orange thing, where they were injected with this thing that really had these bad side effects, and really made, you know, psychosis crazy in some of these people. That really made the PTSD very crazy in some of these people. I'm glad that they're not really doing that I know of right now, because the worst thing that I've heard from my friends that have had friends in the service in Afghanistan or Iraq or Iran or wherever they were stationed at in the current generation, they might have killed themselves, which of course is nothing, you know, to really sneeze at or really scoff at, as if it's something small. But it seems like it's a lot of, you know, things happening like that, where they'll just, you know, kind of take their own lives because they can't deal with how crazy it was and coming back to life. Civilian life. And the Afghanistan war is just another war of you know, repeated history. You know, we go through wars, we go through these struggles as a nation all the time, and we always have to deal with this, whether we're in it ourselves, whether we have a family member that's in it and we have to worry about them coming home, or a friend that we hope to see again in one piece. If they don't come back in one piece, is it emotional pieces? Is it, you know, physical pieces? You know, we got to deal with these things. And you know, I can preach peace all day like a hippie, but it's not really gonna make any difference about what I really have to say, because it's been spoken for so many years and so much time about why we shouldn't be fighting. I mean, that's the reason why I'm kind of anti-war in a way, as in I don't want to ever have to go and fight for my country. I mean, I was born here. I am a true American citizen, even though I am first generation Jamaican. I'm the first, and on both my mother and my father's side. So, you know, I don't want to have to fight for something that is gonna get me killed. I mean, I thought about it before, and you know, only main reason I thought about that was because it would benefit me financially. You know, I have good discipline. You know, I'd have a good stability of a job if I wanted one later on, because anybody that comes out of the military, decorated veteran, you know, they're gonna get a job, like, but it's with the snap of a finger. So, you know, there's a lot of good and there's a lot of bad to talk about. But I mean, it's funny, I didn't think I was really gonna have anything truly to say to you guys about this, because I can't really speak from personal experience. But talking on behalf of my friends that I have around me and the things that I've seen, even though I still don't know everything that they go through, and, you know, just being as a regular person, just being a regular civilian that is happy to live in a country with people that are going out there fighting, you know. So, you know, I got a couple friends that are still there. Like I said, I've got a friend recently, he makes music. I believe I put his music on my channel when I started in the beginning stages, and he's out there now. So, you know, you just got to do what you got to do, man. You know, fight for your family. That's the main important thing. But that's it, guys. I can't drag it on any longer. I got to stop it short because this video is going to come to a close with the length of me playing it. But yeah, subscribe, comment, keep up, and give me another topic, man. Be easy.